The first time, Liam saw the towering crystal spires of the Vetheri throne world. He thought they looked like frozen lightning, trapped mid-strike. Shuttles glided between them with the hush of a calm breeze, and the sky shimmered with soft gold hues that shifted like the surface of a warm sea. He had expected danger, drama, or at least stern guards waiting to drag him before a strict ruler. But the moment he stepped off the ramp, he found himself staring at something far stranger. It was a cluster of alien attendants, rushing in circles around a floating cradle, shaped from glowing vines. The cradle bounced wildly as a loud cry came from inside it. The attendants flinched each time the alien baby wailed. Their wings of translucent blue flickered in panic. Their long fingers trembled. Their antennae drooped in helpless confusion. Not one dared touch the little one again after the last attempt had ended with the baby unleashing a burst of sonic shock that shattered a crystal panel on the wall. Liam paused, unsure whether to introduce himself or turn right back around. He had only come to deliver a message from the Alliance. No one had warned him that the queen of this star empire had a baby who could break structures with tantrums. A guard noticed him and hurried over. The guard was lean, tall, and carried a staff of swirling light. His eyes widened in relief. "You must be Liam. The Queen requires your help at once." Liam blinked. "My help? Yes. Right now." Before he could ask anything else, he was whisked through the crystalline corridors. The sound of distant wails echoed like thunder through the palace. Light trembled along the walls each time the baby screamed, as if the entire palace feared the child's emotional storms. When the guard pushed open a pair of grand doors, Liam stepped into a hall that looked carved from living stardust. Ivy of radiant silver spiraled along the pillars. The air hummed with the soft music of energy streams passing overhead. And at the center of the chamber stood the queen. She was tall, graceful, and luminous all at once. Her eyes glowed like deep emerald fire. Her hair flowed in a cascade of silver strands that seemed to drift even without wind. Her armor was sculpted from a smooth material that shifted colors like a calm sunset. In her arms, she held a small infant with faintly glowing markings along its cheeks. The baby squirmed and let out another high-pitched cry. The sound rippled through the air, making even Liam's vision flicker for a moment. The queen looked exhausted, desperate, determined, and when she saw Liam, her expression brightened with something that might have been hope. "You are the human envoy," she said. "The one called Liam. Yes. Your Majesty. Her wings of shimmering energy fluttered once. Perfect. I need you. Liam had faced warlords, asteroid storms, malfunctioning androids, and angry diplomats. But nothing had prepared him for an alien monarch marching up to him, handing him her glowing baby like it was the most natural thing in the universe. "Take him for a moment," she said. "Please, if you can calm him, I will grant anything you ask. Even marriage." Liam nearly choked on pure air. Marriage to an alien queen. Over a baby calming job. He was too stunned to say anything, and by the time his mind caught up, the queen had already placed the infant in his arms. The baby was warm, vibrating slightly like a tiny star. Liam held the child awkwardly at first, trying to support its head, unsure if the glowing patterns were normal or a sign of overheating. The baby stared up at him with large blue eyes. Then it hiccuped. The hiccup produced a tiny pulse of force that ruffled Liam's hair. "Easy there, little star," he murmured. The queen gasped softly. The attendants in the room froze. The baby's glowing markings dimmed a little, and it blinked up at Liam. Then it let out a softer cry, more like a complaint than a storm. Liam shifted his stance and rocked the baby gently, just like he had done countless times back home with his niece. He hummed a small tune, a simple one he used to calm her whenever she fussed. The alien infant blinked again. The glowing markings faded. The trembling air settled. The baby curled slightly against Liam's chest and let out a faint coo. The entire room went still. The Queen stared at Liam with wide, disbelieving eyes. "You did it." Liam gave a nervous smile. "I guess he just needed a calm tune." The Queen stepped closer, awe in her gaze. "No one can soothe him. Not even me. His power has been unstable since birth, and every expert in the Empire has failed to quiet him for more than seconds. Yet you hold him, and he is peaceful." Liam looked down at the child, who now seemed to be drifting towards sleep. Well, maybe he just wanted something simple, something familiar. Babies are babies, no matter the species. The Queen placed her hand over her chest. Humans truly are extraordinary. She hesitated, then spoke with solemn weight. "My promise stands. If you desire it, I will honor the vow I made. Marriage, unity, a bond between our peoples." Liam nearly dropped the baby. Wait. That was real. Absolutely. A vow made before the royal court and witnessed by the Starsong throne cannot be taken lightly. If you want it, it is yours. The attendants bowed as if expecting him to accept immediately. Liam felt sweat gathering on the back of his neck. "Let's slow down a little," he said quickly. "I just walked in today, and I'm not exactly ready to be anyone's husband, much less a queen's." The Queen's wings drooped slightly, but not in offense. She seemed more thoughtful than disappointed. "I understand. My vow was born of desperation. But even so, it remains in place. If one day you choose to accept it, the path is open." The baby stirred, and the Queen leaned in as Liam handed him back. The child didn't cry. Instead, he grasped the Queen's armor with tiny glowing fingers, already calmer than he had been in hours. The Queen held her son close and looked at Liam with gratitude. "What you have done for us is no small feat. I will not forget it." Liam nodded. "Happy to help, though I didn't expect to start my day with a royal proposal offer." A soft, almost smile touched her lips. "You handled it well." He wasn't sure about that, but he decided not to argue. A moment later, the Queen gestured for him to walk with her through the palace. As they moved, she explained the situation that had brought them together. Her empire had been shaken by opposing factions, who believed her child was too unstable to be heir. Some groups feared the child's power and wanted him removed from succession. Others believed the Queen herself was unfit to rule if she couldn't calm her own offspring. A calm baby meant restored confidence, a path back to stability, a future secured. Liam listened carefully as they walked through towering halls of swirling light and floating gardens. Each chamber glowed with patterns shaped by energy and artistry, the likes of which he had never seen. But the beauty didn't distract him from the strange new role he seemed to be stepping into. "You want me to keep calming him, don't you?" Liam said. The Queen nodded slowly. "Only until we find a lasting method for him, or until he learns to regulate his energy. His storms can crush structures if left unchecked. But when you hold him, the storms fade." Liam rubbed his chin. "So you want me to become a royal babysitter?" "If you wish to phrase it that way," she said with dignity. "Yes." He laughed softly. "Well, I've had worse jobs." The Queen tilted her head in curiosity. "You speak in jest, but your skills are no joke. You brought peace to a child born with the fury of stars. That is a gift." He shrugged. "Back home, I used to watch my niece all the time. She had lungs that could shake a house. I guess that helped prepare me for this." The Queen considered his words. Humans truly adapt to anything. Over the next few hours, Liam was introduced to advisors, guards, scholars, and healers. Each of them regarded him with awe after hearing what he had done. The story of a human calming the royal infant spread quickly. Whispers followed him. Everywhere the human soothed him. He brought Silence to the storm child. He is. Extraordinary. Liam felt strange being called. Extraordinary for something as simple as singing and rocking a baby. But he understood why it mattered to them. Power in the wrong moment could topple the throne. A child without control could shape the fate of a species. Late in the day, the queen asked him to join her on a balcony that overlooked the glowing plains of the world. The air shimmered with small floating lights drifting on soft winds. The baby slept in her arms peacefully. Liam stood beside her, leaning on the railing. The view was breathtaking. I never imagined my life would lead me here, he said. Nor did I imagine meeting someone like you, she replied. Someone who walked into chaos and gave it calm. He shifted slightly, unsure how to respond. The queen glanced at him with a gentle expression. Do not fear the vow I made earlier. I do not intend to bind you to something unwillingly. But know this. Anyone who can soothe my child is someone I respect deeply, and someone my people will honor. Liam nodded. Thank you. That means a lot. She looked down at her baby. His name is Lio, she said. Cute name. It means little light. Fitting. Io stirred and nestled closer to her. She smiled faintly and then looked at Liam. Would you like to hold him again? Sure. She passed Leo to him once more. The baby settled easily, resting against Liam's chest with surprising comfort. The queen watched with quiet amazement. Leo never rests this peacefully. You are remarkable. He gave a small grin. Guess I've got a touch for glowing space babies. The queen's laugh was soft and melodic. A sound like crystal bells carried on warm air. You do. As the twin moons rose over the horizon, their lights casting silver and violet across the plains. Liam felt a strange sense of belonging that he couldn't explain. He had come for diplomacy. I